So that previous video dealt with simplifying radicals. Now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply, but when we multiply, we're also going to have to simplify. All right, so when I first start to multiply radicals, one thing I have to do is I have to make sure that these roots are exactly the same. So I have a cube root here, and I have a cube root there. That's perfect. That's exactly what I need to do. Now I can actually multiply these together. I'm going to start up by just multiplying what's outside. 2 times 3, so I end up getting 6. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to rewrite all of this stuff underneath a single radical. Now, I'm going to start out by just saying it's 6 times 9. I'm actually not going to multiply that together. Most of you are going to. You don't need to. All right. The next part is bringing all of these x's together. This ends up becoming x to the 9th. It's our exponent properties. X to the 4th times x to the 5th. Add the exponents. Now I have a y times y squared, which makes it y cubed. The reason I didn't want to multiply 6 times 9 and actually get that value is I'm eventually going to have to simplify. So what I want to do is I want to break this down into prime numbers. So that's a 3 times 2, and this is a 3 times 3. So I'm not interested in the 6. I'm not interested in the 9. I'm only looking at my primes. Now remember, it is a cube root. The cube root means that I need to find sets of 3. All right, and if I have something that has a set of 3 that I can create a set of 3 with, that's perfect. I might have multiple sets. Now, if you look here, I've got some 3s together. I have a set of 3s, all right? So I'm going to be able to bring that value out. So I have a 6 out there already. I'm bringing out another 3. So I got to do some multiplying, right? Now, this becomes the cube root. Let me erase this for a second. I got to leave a little bit more room because we might be bringing out some variables. All right, so I got this cube root. Now, as you can see, the 2 was left over. Now we need to jump to our variables. Once again, we need sets of 3. I've got 9 x's. The nice thing is that I can create 3 sets. So this is x to the 3rd. I was able to bring out 3 sets of those x's. Remember, we want x to the 9th means that we have 3 sets of 3. That's 9 times 9, no remainder. All right, so I don't have any more x's underneath that radical. Now I'm going to go to the next one, y cubed. That is 1 set of 3, no remainder. So I brought out that single set of y's with nothing left underneath there. So all my variables are gone. The only thing that's left underneath that cube root is that 2. Well, that's not my final answer. I got to make sure that I multiply 6 times 3 together. This is my final answer. All right, so make sure you do any and all kind of multiplying out there as best as you can. Rewrite your final answer, and that's how you simplify using radicals.